Good day everyone. So we are the group 3 and we are here to discuss about our poem analysis which entitled The Turmoil of Life's Beauty. But before that, let me introduce to you our members. Shaina Bastas, Sheila Marie Paras Mangubat, Raul Flores III, Stefan Zapanta, Lucy Marie Perez, and Mary Aimee Luis Umolan.
The turmoil of life's beauty. Within the confusion of beauty, a broken work of art is buried. Insecurity is hidden, topped by it all. Sick of hearing the sound of fallen tears. Sick of fighting worries all the time. Tired of dealing with difficulties that keeps recurring. Life is beautiful tangle of turmoil. Life is a test. Every day is an impossible reality. Beautiful, yet ripped, creating havoc on my spirit. Life is a gorgeous maze of confusion. Every day, impossibility exists. Still have the courage to fight, despite being torn, yet beautiful. Life is yellow, but it is also red. As flower can bloom, so can life. The turns may hurt, yet it is the lesson. A lesson to move forward, like a river flows to the ocean. An immense depth of dreams with carrying baggage of wants. Pale of tears, stumbling, fallen, beaten, and scars sown. Waiting for hope in the dark sky. Grow your wings and continue slaying, little one.
When we are young, we believe that everything in life is all about being happy, having fun with your playmates, and getting a new toy. And that's how our life being so simple. We don't think about anything outside of our house. All we care about is how long can we play inside or outside of our home. And still feel satisfied into that. We think that happiness, having a good time with your friends, dinner with them, obtaining a new gadgets, and living a simple existence are the only thing that matters in life. We only care about how long can we play inside or outside and still feel content. We don't really consider the larger world that lies ahead of us. The issue may have brought us to where we are right now. We have no idea how many breakdowns or tears may we experience throughout the life. Being a simple child who has no doubt at all about life could cause problems in all facets of life.
This poem has 7 stanzas composed with 3 lines, and also it is a free verse and a lyric poem. So this poem does not contain pattern, rhyme, and meter.
Therefore, the theme of our poetry is all about the challenges and hardship of an adult life. We commonly use the Visayan phrase, laban lang or laban lang chutaday, whenever we experience difficulties in life. But we don't really understand how our lives are progressing, particularly when we are in our 20s and even 30s and 40s. And we start to doubt ourselves and compare ourselves to others, their accomplishment and how their lives appear to very perfect on social media. This is when we first feel pressured and hard on ourselves. I think of life as an emotion roller coaster. You are on this crazy roller coaster called life, from the moment you are born till the last breath you take. There are ups and downs in life, thrilling and terrible moments, and times when you want to shout with excitement or throw out with horror. The most important thing is that we learn from our mistakes and do our best to avoid them again. Life's roller coaster forces us to face challenges and mistakes that we may or may not have intended to make.
For the symbolism are flower and maze. For the flower blooms but can be hurt by its thorns. So just like roses, they are frequently seen as a symbol of success, completion, and perfection due to their distinctive combination of thorny stems and fragrant blossoms. So after overcoming the long stems, thorns, you are rewarded with a flower of exceptional beauty and alluring smell. So for the maze can be challenging and difficult, but we can see the beautiful side of it, especially when the maze is just made of neatly trimmed hedge in a beautiful English garden. We can see the beautiful side of it.
So for our figurative languages, the line "a lesson to move forward." These lines refers to the turns in life. Life consists of ups and downs. There are bumpy roads, and all of us experience difficulty in different levels. All of us experience hardship. Life is like a rose. Roses have thorns, and sometimes we are hurt by those thorns, but roses are beautiful, and roses are unique with its thorns. In another line, like a river flows the ocean. It is a simile comparing life moving forward just like a river. The water in the river will never come back to the mountains. It infinity flows to the ocean. The water in the river flows in one direction. And the word ocean in the poem stands for the wide opportunities, but also hurdles in life. It may also symbolize drowning in problems. And another line is an immense depths of dreams. These lines means that just our dreams are like the ocean with immense deepness. Sometimes we have to be drawn first before we reach our aims. Life is just like a sailing boat on the wavy and stormy ocean. While aiming for our dreams, we carry baggage of wounds. Carrying this baggage is heavy. It's not easy. That is why we have to be cautious. When we approach someone, we need to be kind because all of us has own sufferings. Others doesn't know about it.
The line "Wheel of Tears" is hyperbole. This means that due to life challenging, we cry a lot of tears. So, in other words, hyperbole is the use of over-exaggeration to create, emphasize, or humor. So next, stumbling, falling, beating, scare soul. In life, there are obstacles that we made us stumble, fall from the crowd. We can feel we are beaten by millions. We traveling in our journey with a scared soul. Suffering sometimes are invisible. We cannot always see the suffering of others sometimes. Suffering are deeply hiding in our soul.
So to continue with the figurative languages, for the line "waiting for hope in the dark sky." Dark sky symbolizes problems, darkness of life, an empty dark sky without stars. Even if our life seems so difficult and sometimes situations are too heavy and overbearing, we're still waiting for that tiny hope to cope up with the most difficult situation. We learn to pick up ourselves. Problems and obstacles are spices of our life. Hindrances are what makes life beautiful. Those sufferings and difficulties made you who you are. Those things lead you to grow your capabilities, self-growth, and give you another reason and strength to fight. So for the next line, so grow and spread your wings. Just like a baby bird, when they practice to fly, they stumble and fall from tree and all, but then when time is right, they learn to fly and look for food to feed themselves. So for this, we must continue slaying and of course believe in our dreams. Let me give you the kinds of imagery. So we have here first, sick of hearing the sound of fallen tears. This is for the auditory or the sense of hearing. So for this, life is indeed not just about happiness and convenience. It is not always about sweets and joys. Sorrows is always part of it, and that pushes our tears to fall. We cannot deny the fact that sometimes we fall, stumble, and cry so hard just to vent out the heavy feeling we feel inside. So for the second imagery that can be found in our poem, life is yellow but it is also red. So this is for visual or for the sense of sight. Life is yellow, for yellow symbolizes warm happiness. Life can also be red, for red symbolizes danger or pain. But same as the sun, being yellow, it sets and will rise again for a new day, new beginning.
Concept being developed. The world today seems to be filled with so much turmoil. Too many people are angry and do not really understand why life not perfect. It never will be people. We do things you do not like, you cannot stop that. Bad things are going to happen and it would not be your fault. It's just part of our life. So in another words, while we cannot always stop what happened to us, we can change how we look at it. This might seem like a small thing, but this one act can change our life. And also, world we live in, start to look for solution to the problem in your life. So that's all. Thank you, everyone.